Okay, hi everyone.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So I am Toastmaster Mutia, and it's my first time to presentation in Toastmaster Jabil. And today I'm really excited to talk to you about something that's been getting a lot of attention lately. That is hydroponic. So have you even ever thought about growing plants without soil? Well, that's exactly what hydroponic is. So let's dive in and we can explore it together. Next. So what is hydroponics? Simply put, it is a way of growing plant using water, not soil. Sounds interesting, right?
Yeah.
That the plant's roots are placed in water that's packed with the nutrients they need to grow. Instead of soil, we use things like coco peat, arang sekam, or anything else that can hold the roots on place. It's simple but super effective. Next. So, how does it all work? It's pretty cool. First, water and nutrients are pumped into a reservoir that contain the nutrient solution. Then, the plant root sorry.
Yeah.
Second, then the plant roots grow in this solution, absorbing the water and nutrients directly. And voila! Finally, the plant thrives because it constantly receives everything it needs to grow. It's like giving the plant the perfect diet every day. Next. Now, why should we care about hydroponic? Well, there are some big benefits. First, the plants can grow faster. Why? Because they get nutrients directly from water. Second, it uses way less water, up to 90% less than traditional farming. And third, you can grow plants indoors all year round. And you can even skip using pesticides because it's a controlled environment. Amazing, right? Next. Now, I think you might be wondering, what can I grow with hydroponics? Is it right?
Yes.
So the answer is lots of things. Leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, or herbs like basil, mint can grow really well. And you can even grow fruits or vegetables like strawberries or chili and etc. So whether you want fresh salad or you want herbs for cooking, hydroponics can do it. Next. Now, when you want to do hydroponics, when you want to try use this method, you must know if hydroponics have some challenges. Setting up a system can be expensive, and you need to check the things like water quality and nutrient regularly. Plus, most systems need electricity for pumps and lights. But don't be scared, because once it's up and running, the benefits usually outweigh the challenges. Next, I will explain to you again about hydroponic in short. Hydroponic is a smart and sustainable way to grow the plant, especially if you are short on space or water. It's efficient, fun, and has the potential to help with the future food production. So why not give it a try? Okay, next. Thank you for listening, and I hope you are inspired to learn more. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Clarence. One day, I heard a news that there was a big fire at TPA Sarimukti. That's a viral news right there. And a few days later, there was announcements from sub-district or kelurahan in my living home that the waste from each homes can no longer be thrown to the TPS, temporary place for the waste. And also they announced, because this is an unpredictable, this has happened, it cannot be predicted when it will be finished. They suggest that each family, each homes should proceed their own waste by its own. And then after that announcement, a few days later, Bandung just like become an ocean of waste. A lot of waste scattered around the road and even in many places, and many places were full of waste, something like that. And based on the data of from Bandung Environmental Service or Dinas Lingkungan Hidup Kota Bandung, okay, next, that Bandung in 2023 produced 1.6 thousand tons of waste. It's a big amount of waste. Maybe we can unite it in one place. Maybe it's just like a mountain, something like that. We can imagine like that. And based on that data, food waste in the first place at 700 tons, and then followed by plastic waste around 4,000 tons, and paper plastic in 200 tons, and the rest is other in any category. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, I believe that waste is a global problem or global issue, not only here in Indonesia. I think it's throughout the world. Many countries were struggling to overcome this waste, and they make new method or some method. But however, there was one thing in common from between this all method, and it's called 3R, or reduce, reuse, and recycle. Okay, in this occasion, I would like to share about these 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Okay, next. The first one is the reduce. Reduce is the first step in waste management that reduce need to reduce amount of waste we produce. For example, instead of we buy bottled mineral water, we can use reusable bottle. So we will reduce amount of bottle plastic, and also we can bring our own bags, reusable bags when we do shopping. So we will reduce plastic bags to when we're shopping, and many others. And the second one is to reuse. Reuse means that we're giving second life to the products rather than we throw it away. When we throw it away, it will have no more longer use. So when we reuse, by fostering the reuse, fostering the this reuse, we're not only reducing the waste, but also we make something more. We what's that? Sorry. Not only reduce the waste, but also save some money, because we don't need to buy new things. Just reuse from the reused component part like this. And the last one, finally, recycle is the crucial step of waste management, because recycle means processing used material into new material. It means we don't need a new raw material to make products, because it was covered by the reused material, something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, by doing the 3R, reduce, reuse, and recycles, I believe that all of us have a role to play to do this, because we want this earth not only for us, but far away. We needed this earth for the next future generations, because we want this earth to be the better place to live for everybody. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Good evening, our honorable guests, for our one and only neighbor, Agnesia System Bandung. So today, I would like to share something we seldom heard in our excellent world, full of winners, superiors, and excellence. We all often experience it, but somehow we are afraid to admit it. So what is it? Mediocrity, or being a mediocre. You know, I'm a fan of Manchester United. So now they are in the mediocre era. So mediocre means the state of being average, ordinary, or unspectacular. Let me ask something to you guys. Who do you think here feels like your life or your career is mediocre? Please raise your hand.
Almost all of us.
Almost all. Because I feel the same too, but let's move to another question. What if mediocre isn't our enemy? What if mediocre or embracing mediocrity is a really good thing to reveal our personal or even fulfillment? Because in every day of our life, we are demanded with everything with excellence, greatness, we are going back to home with our family, being asked, what was your rank at school? And then when you look at your phone, everybody else, it is just flooded with achievements, married, and I am still single. Comparing to another, every day comparing. So life as a mediocre is not that bad. Because between the mediocre, between the success and the failure, it is the quiet thing, the mediocre one. We are the average one. Like Manchester United. Because of the pursuit of excellence, it's not Hajar Aswad. It's in the cave. Still in the cave. So, to be honest, by being excellence, being superior, we all got the merits, the advantages, right? In the career, we got a top position, we got, a lot of incomes, growth in wealth, and so on. But at what cost? You know, there is something that there is a cost of something. There is always a cost of something. So in this, Manchester thing is high cost but low output. You know, and Anthony Smith is spinning around and then 7-0 versus Liverpool. It's just a simple example. But psychologists say that when you are pursuing the excellence all the time, it will affect your mental health, depression, and even worse, you got anxiety. So now, let's move on. Let's redefine what is success. Is it really necessary to compete every day with each other? Competing every day is exhausting, I think. Not only for me, I guess for you guys too, because you all raise your hands. Because being mediocre, yeah, let's us say it's a safe zone, comfort zone, I guess. So redefining success, comparing the good old days, it is just history. History has been written, but the present days, it's worse, 7-0. But at 1 week ago, 3-0 is better lah. Not worse but better. It's better and better. I'm sure by redefining success also, in terms of mediocre, we all will learn that it's okay not to always win every time. Because life isn't always about winning. Sometimes it's also about learning and the process of being experienced. So and then the power of accepting mediocrity. So now we admit that we are in mediocre thing, but I don't encourage myself or you guys here to be lack of effort to get your goals or ambition. No. But let's see the other thing, one that it's okay, like I said, it's okay not to always win in everything. Because we are not good at every single thing. No one is good, no one is perfect. And it's okay to do things poorly sometimes, because you've learned something new. At the end, life isn't always a contest to be won. It's a journey to be experienced. And mediocrity isn't a flaw. It's a part of the human experience. Because at least once we are born a winner. Thank you. See you next time. That's for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Okay, so today I feel it is such an honor to be the speakers right now because today we have a special guest. So I want to talk about, let's have fun today. I just want to share a little story. But first of all, I want to point one of you, yeah, to answer the question. I think Toastmaster Rizkia, may I ask you a question? Have you ever experienced the moment of change that you think it is magic? You feel that that's magic?
Yes, I have.
What's that?
When I was in senior high school,
Hmm?
I one of the 10 people in Bandung to chosen for mewakili representative from my school to go Raimuna.
Nice. That's cool. Okay, thank you. Give a round of applause. Okay, and next, please. First of all, I want to share. I'm Zulfa Fadila. So I have, when I was a child, I was a person that full of imagination. I really love a movie from Disney, like the things of something like fairies or in the what is that, magic things. And I want to share what is the kind of movie that really my favorite when I was a child. Next, please. So it is start with the movie called Tinkerbell. So Tinkerbell is a tiny magical fairy that living in the Neverland. And Tinkerbell, as her name, she is skilled in the tinkering, or it is like repairing or crafting something. She used her magic hands to fix the things or to make a tool, repairing tool, or from the material that she find. Next, please. So at that story, Tinkerbell is a fairy that very different from the other. As you can see here, there's there's a lot of division in the Neverland. So like a division, different division. The first one, the blue fairy here is having a skill to control the water, and then the yellow one is to control the light, and then the orange one is to control or communicate with the animal or with the like mouse or cat or something like that. And then the red one here have a power to control the flower or any plant, and then the purple one is to control the wind. But however, Tinkerbell is a tinkering where the other is working in the beautiful landscape, like in the lake or in the in the garden. But Tinkerbell work in workshop. So Tinkerbell is like the person that working at Soplor maybe, but it is still not 4.0, something like that, because her skill is coming from the hammer, which is the symbol of ingenuity and the ability to solve the problem. Actually, at that time, I felt disappointed because why the other having the magic power that's so beautiful, but this one is like go to bengkel or supply workshop. But at that time, she finds the turning point in her life. So she win everything for preparation of summer festival. For example, here there's what's that? Kumbang. Ladybug. So the ladybug should be the color for ladybug here should be red with the black spot, right? But it becoming colorful like that. So it is not usual for festival. And then at this point, Tinkerbell facing a turning point. Next, please. She realized her skill. So when I was elementary school, I see her holding drawing, like drawing of tool designing, and then she made like a tool how to make the color, to make a color in the jungle. What's the
Ladybug.
ladybugs? sorry. To ladybugs when previously it painting by a brush, but she invented the feature of painting. So it is like, I think it is like a simple thing that we do in now industrial, like lean, like program Toastmaster Rizkia, cycle time improvement, something like that. It is the thing like that that I really like for in the child. So next, please. Because of that, it become my turning point, because it lets me to become I want to be a precision tool maker at that time in Polytechnic Manufaktur Bandung, because it is like the work is similar, right? Making the tool, something like that. So it is my turning point, because of that movie, I can be right here joining with Jabil company and then becoming the Toastmaster members. So that's the turning point of my life. Next, please. And I have some suggestion to you, takeaways, how to facing turning point. It can be exciting and also challenging. There's 3 points. First one, reflect and plan. Take the action and don't forget to seek support and stay positive. The last one, I have the quotes. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Turning points are where the magic begins. Thank you.